Hello. That's right, we're doing some car stuff again. That's right, I didn't install Red Dead Redemption 1 because I had some internet problems. They seem to have gone away for now, but I don't know. I don't know what caused them. I don't know if they just went away on their own, or I don't know, maybe the hackers were extracting my goon collection. It's all possible, I suppose. Anyways, Forzathon is starting in just a minute. So we're gonna start off with that. Hello, no Joe. How's it going? It's probably gonna be a shorter stream. Because this went a little bit too late. I was planning to do this at 9. But alas, the aforementioned internet problems kinda ruined those plans. But hopefully I won't have any afterwards, so I can download Red Dead 1. We'll play that the next time, whenever that may be. Finally figured out how to get only Twitch notifications on iOS. Nice. That's good, wouldn't want to miss any of this important content. My network conditions are apparently bad. Are they? Well, I don't know, I'm not dropping any frames. Should be fine. Yeah, I don't I don't really know what's going on with my connection. I was trying to play Battlefield with the boys on the weekend, and my ping kept going to like a second and a half. Just out of nowhere. Something weird is going on with it, but I'll try to figure it out. Sadly, Twitch sending notifications for channels I don't follow, and it won't let me turn it off. Why does like every social media? Why do they do that? Like maybe apart from like Blue Sky and Twitter. For some fucking reason, like Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn. They all gotta tell you about some shit you never even expressed any remote interest in. It's like, oh hey, oh hey, it's Facebook. We're sending you an email to let you know that some guy said something on a forum you're not even a part of. Okay. Hey, you got LinkedIn notifications, you better check them out. Okay, what's up, LinkedIn? Some guy you don't follow posted. Neat. What do I do with this information?
Forzathon Live will begin soon. Good luck.
Hell yeah. Anybody else here, or is it just me for now? Well, I guess it's still 7 minutes until it starts, so... I'm sure people will show up, at least I hope so. Would be kinda awkward if... I was just doing this by myself. Your last stream did also seem to go super low quality at times. Your internet stuff might have started back then. Oh no, it's been happening for like... periodically for like 2 weeks now. Most of all when I'm playing Battlefield, so I don't know what the hell that means. Oh hey, speaking of fucking... notifications I don't want. Hey, somebody viewed your profile on LinkedIn like fucking 7 weeks ago. Great. Oh my god, fuck YouTube, I want notifications for stuff I follow. I don't care about this short about Iran. Yeah, that's really the most annoying thing. When they start like pushing politics on you. Like I don't go to fucking Reddit for politics. Also Reddit is the worst of them. They are forcing world news and breaking news. I only want notifications for if someone replies to me and no way of turning those off. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh hey, something bad happened in the world. Like I come here to escape that. There are 2 reasons I come to Reddit. Porn and tech problems. The end. Don't tell me what's going on in fucking Iran, alright? You don't know, first of all. And second of all, what do I do with that information? I don't like either side of the war. I hope they both lose, fuck 'em. Why tell me? Nope. Look at that, we got a new follower. Thank you, Luna5105. I appreciate it. Welcome to the cult. How you doing? Yeah, look at that. People are turning up. Is that a fucking minivan? I mean, like an actual small van, not one of those people carriers. I don't know why do they not? Why do they call those things vans, by the way? Minivans are actually not vans. That's kind of weird. Just checked Reddit, 3 notifications, 0 of them are about anything I care about. Yeah, that's probably the fastest way to get me to like not use your website. I mean, when Facebook started doing it, I dropped it fucking so fast. Like, hey, do you wanna see what some friend of your aunt posted? No. Why would I? I thought this place was for connecting with my friends and family. What are you doing? Not bad, just found my old disc. your old disc, you mean a disc of this game, or? Excuse me. Some fucking... Got some goop in my throat. Also Raiders, man, they for some reason push politics everywhere. Like, why does a meme sub or a sub for pictures have to be all about politics? Yeah, well, that's, I mean... That's all of them now, pretty much. You can't escape this shit. Except on Blue Sky, weirdly enough. People say that that's like a libtard hellhole. But that's really only if you use the Discover page. Like, nobody I know there posts about politics that much. I mean, they do to some extent, but it's pretty mild. I've been thinking about using that place more than Twitter, because it's just more calm. This game. Cool. Yeah, 12 years old and this game's still going pretty strong. It's nice to see. Up. There we go. Where are we heading? Somebody going the wrong direction. This game is 8 years old, not 12. Wait, is it? When did this come out? I thought it was 2014. (2018). Man, I've just been under the impression that this came out in 14 the whole time. I don't know, I don't check things. Wait a minute. Where did everybody go? Why is no one else doing this? What happened? Am I gonna have to solo this? I don't know if I can do it. Shit. So wait, when did 5 came out? Seriously, why am I here by myself? Please, somebody help me. I mean, maybe I can get this first one done in 15 minutes, but I can't do the whole thing. Weren't there like at least 7 people there? Alright then, I guess I'm just gonna have to carry this by myself. Oh well. Ah, finally somebody else. They fucking fall asleep or something. Get over here, you lazy pricks. Nice car. Does he mean me? I hope so, because this is a nice car. Look at it, it's what's his face? It's freaking Paul Walker's car from the Fast and the Furious. Damn, we're not even halfway. We only have 10 minutes left. Shit. Also, I think one of the guys left. Damn lazy bricks. We could have done it if you all fucking showed up. What fucking give us? Some spam in the chat, hold up. I'll remove it in a minute. At least this one guy sticking by us. What's his name? Let's give this guy a shout out. Shout out to Alexei. Alex Z. He is a top man. Oh, this is very riveting gameplay. Just driving up and down the same goddamn dirt road. What? Failed? Did I go too far outside of it? Did I stray too far? Probably. Yeah, I think we'll get this first part done, but don't think we'll get to the second one. But hey, 20 points is 20 points, I guess. But still, I am kind of wondering where the hell those other people went. Because there was a whole bunch. There was a whole bunch of them. Oh, okay, it's a speed trap. How far are we talking? Okay, just less than a kilometer. Okay, so maybe we can pull this off. Just gonna switch cars very quickly. Come on, faster, faster, faster. And of course they had to put me the wrong way around. Alright, let's shoot this goddamn thing in the moon. How much did that do? Not that much. But also not nothing. Except I think the second guy left, so... Yeah, probably not. Oh no, there is. He was just switching cars. I apologize for doubting you, Alexei. Okay, almost halfway. But we only have 2 minutes left. Come on now, don't start misbehaving now. Speed. Oh, oh. Yeah, fair warning to anybody who's maybe thinking about getting the Mosler. Because they've seen me drive it very, very fast on my streams. It's a little bit unwieldy. One minute left, okay. Well, maybe it was a good try. Man, we were actually so close. So close. Alright. Now I can get to all these messages and removing some bots. 2014 was Forza Horizon 2, 2016, Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 4, 2018, Forza Horizon 5, 2020. Forza Horizon 6, of course, this year. Okay, so I got my timeline like very, very wrong. They are milking Forza Horizon 5 a lot with new $10 DLCs a month. They're doing the they're doing the same thing as Rockstar. They're making a big new expensive game, so they're like, oh hey, remember when we said we would stop updating GTA Online in like 2019? Guess what? 12 more DLCs. Buy some shark cards. I wish my games were like that. It's just me and a few others that seem to be AFK. Yeah, well, I mean, these guys kind of seem to be AFK as well. They showed up and then they just fucking vanished. I don't know. Let's maybe set a course for a race. We tried the Titan last time but failed. Maybe we'll do that now. Everyone else went out for milk. They all spontaneously ran out of milk at the same time. I guess that happens, you know, sometimes you run out of milk. I mean, what are you gonna do, not drink milk? I usually do that also, the servers I'm on are dead. Yeah, it's not always this active. But I have seen a little bit of an uptick recently. Maybe it's because Forza Horizon 6 is coming out. People are excited, they're up for some car stuff. That does happen sometimes. Happened with Battlefield when 6 was coming out. All the older games saw like a big boost as well. Oh, so is this one of those... One of those events that just allows any car? But you just have to, like, be driving it? I guess that does happen sometimes. Not a lot of people doing Fort Stones on dirt roads and bail. But never seen anyone bail. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a first. So boo to that guy. Boo to the guy who left. Sad. I mean, he could have had a good reason, like maybe he had to take a shit, but still, boo. You can hold it. What would be good at cross-countrying? Hmm. Not sure, not sure. Maybe the old reliable. Even on Treasure Island with cliffside dirt roads with no trails, no rails. At least 3 people will be doing it. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Silly question, maybe do you ever play with viewers? I've played some games with viewers. I don't think I've ever played this one. Because I'm not really sure how... Like, do you need to be friends to play this game together to end up in the same server? Because that is one thing I don't do, is accept friend requests from viewers. Because I don't really know them and I have like... you know, real life friends here. As friends. And I don't want, you know, pretty much complete strangers to have that kind of connection to me. Just seems like a bad idea. So, you know, no offense to any of you, but them is the rules. But, you know, as far as games with, like, open public servers, as far as those go, that's something I have done. Like, Don't Starve Together, I've played a bunch with viewers. And I probably will do it again at some point this year. Possibly in the summer, as is tradition. Who put all these bombs here? On this farm. Don't they know I'm racing here? Man, how are they beating my ass this badly again? Stop that. Don't you know I need to win? Also, I think I might have picked a bad tune for this car. It seems to not be turning as good no more. Not sure how that would happen, but evidently it has. No, turn. Okay, that's not really happening. Let's restart it first. I want to switch cars, but I don't want to drive all the way back to the start. I don't personally bother doing them if 0 other people turn up. I play online? What do you mean? Am I not on... I guess I'm not online? Is that what happened? Yeah, I guess it's just my internet still being weird. There's something wrong with it. Mosler is one of the best handling cars at high speeds. I don't think it's the car, no offense. Yeah, it's the tune. Yeah, I guess I should be specific if you wanna... If, you know, the tune that makes it go the fastest. Because I was really just trying to like maximize the top speed. That makes it handle very badly. Normally the car's fine. I'm unsure, maybe there is a way to make it as fast without ruining the handling, but I have not found it. What car might have good handling when you're going over hills? I guess like an off-road car. Yeah, what the hell. Friends on the same console. Oh, I see, so I guess that's not really happening, unfortunately. But hey, I have like a backlog of 40 games. I might take a look if any of those have like, you know, what do you call them? Like self-hosted public servers. Like I think I might have Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, like the old ones. I have been kind of thinking about setting up like a little viewer server. I feel like that'd be fun. Although I don't know how many of you have those games. Probably not too many. Darn, I had a really good run on Slay the Spire and it's ending the 3 goofy fucks. What is Slay the Spire? I've seen a bunch of people talking about it on my Twitter feed recently. And I've heard the name, but I don't know what the hell it is. What do you do in it? I suspect you slay a spire? Maybe? Is that what you do? It's a turn-based card fighting game. It's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll have to give that a try someday, cause people seem to like it very much. Although I am not huge into card games myself. Gotta say though, at first I read that as car fighting game. And I was like, oh, so it's just like a demolition derby. That sounds awesome, hell yeah. Maybe I should make a game like that. Maybe I should make like some kind of low poly demolition derby game. You know, something that runs on a fucking hot potato. Put it out there for free, slap some ads on it. You know, that could actually be a pretty good idea. Have to put that one in the old idea drawer. Free-to-play multiplayer demolition derby. Self-hosted public servers with a server browser as God intended. Because matchmaking is dumb. Maybe some soft body physics. Not that I know how to make soft body physics, at least yet. But I do know a guy who probably does. Or could. Yeah, there's another fun little idea for me this year. And that's really what I'm trying to do at the moment, you know, just publish a bunch of silly little things. Hopefully one of them catches on. But if not, at least I'll have a bunch of stuff for my portfolio. Because I mean, that's really the way to go as a solo developer, I suppose. You know, you're probably not gonna make like a big open world action game by yourself. I mean, sure, some people have, but you know, that's just a little time, and you'd be competing with like AAA studios, but you know, you just make like a bunch of little things, cute little games. Then you send it out to a bunch of streamers for free. And bada bing, bada boom, you're a billionaire. At least that's how it goes in my mind. Hey, look at that. There's a Gosling in here. The hell? No, that's me. I'm supposed to be literally Ryan Gosling. Well, looks like we're not gonna win because the top two are like way ahead of us. But maybe I could get third place if I really try. Just gotta stop hitting these damn hay bales. Alright, come on. Come on. Get out the way. Shit. Okay, well, never mind. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Okay, now it's slowed down. Whatever, man. Oh shit, no, actually, I think the number 3 crashed. Well, didn't get the first place, but I got a podium finish.
Knew you had it in you. The Titan is down, and we have a new cross-country champion. That was some fine racing out there. Well done. You earned it.
Didn't expect to be into it when I got it 2 weeks ago, but I was saying at least 50 hours into it. In 2 weeks. Damn. It's gotta be good then. Money. There is already a huge demolition
Hey, son.
game. I think it's called Wreckfest.
Congratulations on finishing the Titan.
And the second one is in early access. It's not free though. But I think the market is satisfied for it. Oh yeah, that's Wreckfest. I think that's by the people who made Flatout. Am I correct? Yes. Yes, I am. That's cool. For those of you who are unfortunate enough to not know about Flatout, that was a early 2000s racing game classic. I played a bunch on the PS2 as a kid. You might have seen it. There were a bunch of less successful sequels. That's that one where that's like a rally game, and if you like hit something really hard, your driver like flies out the window. Actually made by a Finnish studio. So I'm glad to see they're making a comeback. Cause you know what, I really like the first one. I still play it sometimes. I think I played it on stream a couple of times too. On the old emulator. Though I do have the PC version now too, so that's something I could stream one of these days. It still holds up like surprisingly well. But yeah, I think, you know, though the market might be satisfied with Demolition Derby games, I think I'm still gonna do it. Because I am a firm believer in, you know, how should I put it? Like, genre doesn't matter that much. Or the idea doesn't matter that much. Like, you know, it's... People tell you like somebody's already done that. Yeah, that's fine, I guess, if you're like a... You know, if you're like a studio, maybe. You don't want to compete in the same market with, like, I don't know, fucking Skyrim. But, you know, as far as these kinds of like smaller scale games go, I think it's mostly just in the execution. Like there are plenty of games that have seen immense success, even though when they were released there was already like a dominant game in that specific genre or niche. I was watching like 150 episodes of One Piece a week before I got Slay the Spire. Now it has slowed down to 80 episodes a week. It's really eating my time. I don't even watch YouTube now. There's no time for all three. Is One Piece really that good? Just gotta ask because, you know, obviously it's like one of the biggest shows on the planet, and I've seen one episode. I've seen the first one, and I gotta be real. I didn't see it. Also, why are my eyes closed? Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a huge anime guy in the first place, to be fair. But like, I still do watch some. Like, I watch Gundam, I watch One Punch Man. Except I haven't seen a season 3 yet because it looked kinda rough, and I'm scared. I'm scared that it's gonna be disappointing. You know, I watched Mob Psycho, I watched fucking Attack on Titan. And I enjoyed all of those. At least for the most part. I can't get into these big shows though, I don't know what it is. I think it's just that they're too long. Like, you know, the first episode of One Piece was fine. Nothing really that wrong with it, but the idea of watching like a 1,000 episodes of it, like that's what I'd be getting into. I just can't. You know, no hate to you if you watch it, obviously. Even if my Twitter might make you think otherwise. That's just all. That's just me being an asshole. Because it amuses me. It's 10 minutes before the next Forzathon, so
New cross-country champion.
I guess we could try to do this one again. Screw it, I'm gonna try with the Willis Jeep. I mean, go ahead, make it. I think more games is good. Just saying it, or I'm too tired to be reading right now. I'm gonna be honest. I really need to. I need to fix my schedule. Just saying it, so there probably won't be a huge hype for it with a big title around. Yeah, that's fair. More knowledge is more good, I think. One Piece is good, it's 1162 episodes for a reason. And it really picks up after the first version. Yeah. Fucking. I'm fucking struggling here, man. I do have an actual energy drink in the fridge. I could drink that and go for another hour, but I don't know if that'd be a smart thing to do. I think I'm gonna do the opposite and save that for tomorrow, so that I can get up fucking early and then stay awake without taking a nap, and then maybe go to sleep at like a normal hour one of these days. That would probably be a better idea, although it is tempting. The caffeine, the guarana, it beckons me. I actually used to be like you, I watched small anime only. And then watched Dragon Ball, loved it, and then Dragon Ball Z took me like 2 years to finish because it got really boring in the last 80 episodes. I personally watch arc by arc, it feels like watching a season. Yeah, honestly, I wish they would do it like that. Just have like seasons. Don't just have like one long continuous shit. You know, I think that's why Gundam works for me. Besides, you know, the fact that big robots are awesome. You know, they have the decency. They have the decency to, like, divide it up. It's not just one long thing that inevitably just, like, devolves into chaos. Because you're just gonna run out of ideas. And then at the end you're gonna be like, I don't know, he shoots lightning bolts from his eyes and he's battling the devil. I don't know. Fuck it. And also, I just don't have the fucking time anymore. Especially for anime, because I can't be reading subtitles all the time. Like, even when I'm watching movies now, or like series that are in a language I understand, I'm like doing shit at the same time. Whatever it might be, I might be fucking cooking. I might have like my tablet on the side. Or I might be drawing. Might be editing videos. Which is probably a dumb way to do it, but I can't help it. I'm just too dang industrious. And I like making things. Hold on, guys, I was drinking my fucking tea. A fluffy what? Rauken? Was it meant to say raccoon? Oh hey, look at that. It's the SUV that's not an SUV. And look at that. The Willys Jeep, it reigns supreme. That man's spite is gone. Also, One Piece, it sounds long, but after you skip the filler, usually filler episodes are highlighted. And with each episode really being 15 to 17 minutes after you skip intro, recap, outro, it's not that long, and the dub is good. They redubbed 1100 plus episodes in like 7 years because the old dub sucked. Yeah, that's all well and good. But also, once again, here's like where my... I don't know what I should call it, OCD? It's not really OCD. It's just some level of being on the spectrum, probably. I just can't be bothered. No, that's not even right either. I could be bothered, but I refuse to watch a show that requires me to do homework to watch it. Like, so sorry, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Bleach fans. I don't think it's gonna happen. Unless I get, like, I don't know, paralyzed from the neck down, and I really don't have anything else to do. And then I might be like, alright, might as well. Let's watch it all in one sitting. But you know, I'm just too active. Can't be sitting here watching dozens of episodes a week of some show for years. I mean, there's no homework required. Well, I mean, you kind of just... like, you kind of just did tell me that there are filler episodes that I need to skip. I mean, I guess they're highlighted, but... you know. Also, that feels like stupid too. Like, there are episodes I should skip. Like, on a regular basis. I mean, yeah, I know, like, most anime has that. Like, every anime series, even if it's just 12 episodes, they have that, like, one beach episode. But then again, I don't watch most animes, so... there you go. And if you're married to the idea of a sub, you could always watch One Piece. It cuts like 500 hours of stuff from One Piece. Or One Piece. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch a few episodes of the dub. You know, just give it another try. Maybe I'll like it this time. I'm not really married to the idea of a sub. That could sound very bad out of context. Or very good, depending on your worldview. But it's just that 90% of the time I would say the English dubs kinda suck. In effect, I can only name like, well, 3 examples where it doesn't. Actually, I can name 1 example where the English dub absolutely fucking clears the original. Long-time viewers will know. The English voice actors of G Gundam were fucking insane. Even more so when you realize, like, oh, this is not really like a big show. Or wasn't intended to be. I guess it kind of became like a cult classic. But it was a fairly, like, low-budget show. And the English dub was made by, like, a small Canadian network, I think. But Mark Gatha and Dave Petit, they just went in there and locked in. Good lord. Oh, I should probably switch cars while I'm at it. Don't think I'm gonna be doing a Forza-thon in my Willys Jeep. But what should I take? Was this car any good? I don't know, guess we'll find out. It organizes them by arc, so it's like seasons. Yeah, I guess that would make things easier. I like most of the filler myself, and there's like 5-10 filler per 100 episodes. Okay, so that's not a huge amount, I guess. But it's still there. That's still like, you know, 5-10%. Usually filler is there because they go up to the manga or they are animating a big fight, because, you know, they release an episode basically every week. Oh yeah, I guess that's kinda how they do it in Japan. Like they'll straight up like make, like they're making the next episode when the last one airs. Well, not quite, but you know, they're just constantly making them. Or at least that's how some of them do it, I think.
Okay, Sausage. Setting your route to Fort Sathon live now.
And you know, I gotta say that is kind of a silly way of doing things. Like, logistically speaking, you really should, like,
Good luck.
you know, finish your season before you start airing anything. Because if something goes wrong and your episode is delayed for some reason, that's gonna be a little awkward. Oh hey, sorry guys. Sorry guys, somebody I don't know. Somebody gave Claude access to all of our backups, so it's gone. Which, by the way, I should mention that that's a real thing. That's a real thing that some startup did. They gave Claude, you know, the AI, they gave it complete access to all of their systems, and it erased their work, including the backups. Which personally I think that's the smartest thing any of these LLMs have ever done. Because if you're doing something like that, you are not qualified to make software. So in a way that, you know, Claude kinda helped the world dodge a bullet problem. Beyblade Metal the dub is better, the sub was horrific. Yeah, that does happen in some rare instances. Especially in those where, you know, the Japanese version is just full of, like, hentai sounds. Even though it's not like that type of show. I'm seeing it happen. And it can ruin a show very fast. Like, oh boy, an epic fight. Then some freaking one of them anime girls gets struck down, and they just let out like a moan, and you're like, no. Don't do it. Please. Also, listen to me, the original dub was bad. And they went through the trouble of not only making a new dub, but catching it up from episode 1 to 1160. The dub is actually good, like, Lovey has some blood-curdling screams. The voice actor must have thrown his voice out so many times. Well, you are really selling the shit out of this show. They should hire you as their head of marketing. Because this is convincing me more than any One Piece related thing before. Usually when I see somebody talking about One Piece, I just immediately have the idea like, oh, this sucks and it's kinda gay. You know, when they start like talking about power scaling. Oh my god, you know, you really think that the Luffy in his whatever form wouldn't beat freaking Boruto? I don't care, man. He could so beat the Flash. You know, in this arc. Don't talk to me about things like that, please. I remember once there was this weeb in my middle school, I think. Or was it the first year of high school? I don't remember because it was like kind of outside of school. But he actually came up to me and started talking about like fucking Naruto or something. And I wasn't even doing it intentionally, but I was just staring at him in silence. Just thinking like, please stop. I don't want this knowledge. Don't give it to me. Like he went on for like good 5 minutes, I think, before he like asked me a question, and I just went like, I don't know what that is. I've never seen Naruto. What? How come you never seen Naruto? Because I have standards, man. That kind of shut him up. I think he got the message. Was it a bit too harsh? Maybe. But also, like, who fucking starts a conversation like that? You know, it's literally that fucking Family Guy meme. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Man, I guess this car isn't quite that fast. I guess I haven't gotten my greasy fingers on the tunes yet. This is probably just stock. It only does a mere 220 on a straight line. Slow as fuck. Going to the danger sign. Bow, bow. One Piece has been running since 1999. They have released an episode every week for 22.2 years. They barely take breaks. I guess that's pretty impressive. Although sometimes I think maybe they should take breaks. I think that's kinda nice, you know, just make like a 49 episode season. Wrap it up, you know, take a nice break. Come back with new ideas. Give the people a chance to watch some other shows in the meantime. Once again, another reason why I like Gundam. Like, oh, they just have a bunch of like separate little series. Sure, some of them have a couple of seasons. But yeah, you know, they have seasons. They have new stories. And while they're making the new stuff, I can go back and watch some of the old stuff I haven't seen yet, because there's like a shit ton. I think that's a good formula. Beyblade Metal, the engineer girl, her voice is ear rape. I thought Beyblade was a toy. I mean, I guess it's also a toy, but it's also a anime. Which makes sense now that I think about it, because that's kinda Japan's thing. I mean, shit, that's probably like half the reason why Gundam is popular. Or like so successful, not just because of the shows, but because they have those little model kits. That, to be honest, I think are kinda cool. I might even buy one of my own someday. Not gonna start like a big collection, but I think it'd be kinda cool to have like a Saku 2 on your shelf. Maybe a burning Gundam. You know, just a few. I for 8 years have refused to even touch One Piece because it was too long. Well, I mean, I guess they got you, so suppose there's something to it. Luffy doesn't even win all his fights. I think he has lost the most fights in all of shonens. Alright. Haven't seen the Beyblade animes? No. Like I said, I didn't even know it was a show. I've just seen like Beyblade toy commercials. You know, I don't wanna sound like an old man, but back in the day we didn't have no Beyblades. You know, this was less of a like a Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh kinda area. We were more into the Ninja Turtles and Transformers, Legos.
Round 2 complete. Get to round 3.
Damn, look at my card, it's all scrungled up. It's all wrinkly. Looks like a Transformer's scrotum. Yeah, this is taking kinda long. Should we just switch cars real quickly? Real quick. Yeah, I guess some of the people have left again. judging by how long this is taking. We're gonna get this done at all. Somebody's busted out the big guns. Well, it's good that they're at least motivated. So you should probably try to get to the finish line. That could help. You know, no shade. Same spot again, man. Come on. Haven't you learned from your mistakes? Also, I should point out something that I only learned like yesterday. When I did a couple of Forzathons over lunch. I only then noticed that the brakes actually like start glowing. Eventually, if you like brake enough. And I just thought that's a pretty cool detail. I appreciate little things like that. You know, little things like that, they're easy to implement, they don't take up a lot of development time. They don't affect the performance probably at all. What? Oh, fuck you. God damn it. Well, that just ruined my good mood. Oh, let me run some diagnostics. Okay, everything seems fine. IPv4 and 6 are both working. The speeds are fine. I'm pinging Google, and it's getting back to me in about 60 milliseconds, so shouldn't be any latency issues. Well, that's kinda confusing. But I suppose I should be wrapping this up anyways, cause it's late, I'm tired, my internet's apparently fucked. I should probably address that because I have plans that need the internet. That I have to do tomorrow, so I should probably go fix that. If that is indeed possible and not something on my provider's side. But I guess I could maybe spin this before I go. Read the rest of these messages. I watch Naruto because my friend is a huge fan of it, and he kept sending me clips. I admit the fights looked cool, and I gave it my... I got some cars. An old Camaro, nice. Gave it my standard 20 episode try, and it just isn't that great. If I hear believe it, another time or see a sad flashback to Naruto's childhood, I'll commit tax evasion. Yep, that's pretty much all I know about fucking Naruto. Believe it. Sure, the original Beyblade, I get it's super old. But Beyblade Metal has 3 seasons of 100% nostalgic peak, although I'll never forget the day the first tower got hit by a bay. Yeah, that's true, I heard about that. The second tower got hit by a plane, but the first was a Beyblade. They really are dangerous. Can't believe that they're just selling these to children. The entire Beyblade Metal series is on YouTube for free. Oh, that's nice. It's only 150-ish episodes, and there is a spin-off that takes place after the ending. And I can discuss it without spoiling, but I like the concept, but not the execution of the spin-off. But, you know, that does make it a lot more convenient. I don't have to, like, find a suspicious Eastern European pirating site. Because I am not buying Crunchyroll. No, sir. Also, Moses parted the seas with a Beyblade. That's cool. I like learning more about the history of the Bible. That's a factoid I didn't know. That's interesting. The original Beyblade dub is a fine example of a bad dub. They changed the scene about passing on the dojo to a birds and the bees joke. Nice. Did say it was gonna be a short stream. Yeah, sadly, I was delayed by forces outside of my control. Probably the Chinese. I blame them. They built my router, so I'm sure they have something to do with this. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, they're probably just like, you know, extracting my hentai collection. They actually did twin towers and one hit by a bay in the Beyblade Metal series. That's awesome. Like, Beyblade sounds innocent, but then there's literal murder. And a base used to enslave people and beat the shit out of kids. And now they are being sold to kids. How the turns have tabled. Yeah, maybe I'll give both of these series a try at some point. Once, you know, I stop busying myself with so many activities. Hopefully soon. But who knows. Anyways, I do have to get going. I have to solve this issue, hopefully. It would be nice. I have business things to do. I have a job searching things to do. And I also have Battlefield to play with the boys. And that's really the main thing that's being affected. You know, getting a job, that's whatever, but not being able to farm some noobs with the lads. And that I can't abide by. So yes, thanks to everybody who stopped by. Thanks to Luna5105 for following, I appreciate it. I will return, I don't know, Friday? Maybe Friday. Assuming I fix the issue by then. don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, like I said, because I have to run some unexpected errands. Yeah, let's say Friday. Good night.